Day 2 of the Asian Financial Forum in Hong Kong focused on opportunities in the region, starting with a breakfast panel which was looking at how the host city has a strong role as an asset and wealth management center.
The market here for insurance is in some respects growing faster than the industry can penetrate it because of the influx of mainland customers. So Hong Kong specifically is one of the reasons I say I think the prospects for the industry here are strong, is because the market is growing fast and because by global standards there is still a penetration gap.
It has a developed rule of law. I think that's a very important prerequisite for wealth management. People need to understand that a contract stands in Hong Kong. And we have very developed trust rules, also a robust regulatory framework to protect investors. Our investment suitability framework is one of the best around the world. And at the same time, we give access to products and services. In a lot of places, this access is limited, whereas in Hong Kong, you basically can bank the whole world.
It's clear Asia presents a huge amount of potential given the proliferation of wealth and therefore the need for financial services. And China is also at the earlier phases of its development, and therefore Hong Kong also plays a role in the whole development of how the private wealth side plays out.
The 8th edition of the forum also included a full day of deal flow matchmaking sessions, as well as a series of concurrent panels and workshops, including one focusing on the internationalization of China's currency, the renminbi.
We are entering into a new and exciting era. It's a new era for all those engaged in trade, finance, and investment activities. And there's tremendous growth opportunities of potential associated with this process. And these opportunities must be explored by all the financial institutions, markets, and participants. And Hong Kong, as I mentioned before, is the one-stop service. We are the hub for offshore renminbi business.
I think the potential is huge. For the renminbi internationalization, it will continue because the policy direction is very clear. For Hong Kong to continue to be able to capture that, we need to continue to make sure that we build on our infrastructure and also being able to attract a lot of the international participants like we have in this AFF forum to know and learn more about the potential.
People are all coming all over the world to Hong Kong. I think probably you will bring the question here to say whether I should, if I try to develop an RMB product, whether I should, begin a business in Hong Kong. I think Hong Kong definitely is the place.
I think Hong Kong, definitely we are in a very unique situation. We are the biggest offshore renminbi market. And then we have a lot of opportunities to tell the world why you have to invest more to Hong Kong.
And the most exciting development, the recent most exciting development is the cross-border RMB. Is the RMB Shanghai, Hong Kong Shanghai Stock Connect, which actually has given rise to the wildest possible imagination among various stock exchanges. If Hong Kong can get connected to Shanghai, why not Shenzhen to Hong Kong? Why not other stock exchanges?
One of the biggest issues for the China market is the access and affordability, and the sophistication and quality in the Chinese medical system has significant room to improve. So we've been very focused on the healthcare services area as well.
I believe the next big thrust that you'll see in technology is in two areas. One is the continued advancement in robotics and non-invasive technologies. The second area is what is being referred to recently as IoT, the Internet of Things. The Internet is used not just for the communications and technology, but for devices, and devices which are physical devices that can be used to implant on the body, for example.